Hello, Connor.
Hi, Drew.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a few questions about neo-imperialism in the fast food industry. So my first question is kind of a simple question. What are mom and pop shops?
Mom and pop shops are like startup businesses that, yeah, they're like startup businesses.
Okay,
Very small.
and so you're saying that they're a small restaurant. So how does fast food compare to like small restaurants or like a mom and pop shop?
Fast food is like most of the time more processed food, um, and mom and pop shops have better or like more quality goods.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So another question: does fast food diminish cultures? So kind of like, does it take away from like other cultures, like food and whatnot, in other countries or even in the United States?
I don't. I think it depends because a lot of like there's the McDonald's in Japan that have like the black ink burgers, and that's what Japan does. They're known for like seafood, a lot of raw fish. So I think it doesn't necessarily diminish, but it kind of mixes with their culture.
Okay. So can fast food cause harm to the environment? Like like fast food industries or like just not like fast food itself, but like fast food industries cause harm to the environment in a negative way.
Yeah, I think a lot of the factories that make, um, or even the farms that make the cows and pigs, because cows they give off a lot of methane, um, and I think uh, an overabundance of that would come from a fast food farming industry.
All right, so how are like homegrown restaurants kind of like, again with the small business restaurants? How can they compete with fast food if fast food is pretty much like taking over on a global scale?
Um, they could make their products cheaper and more organic because that's the thing that everyone's kind of going for nowadays is more organic,
People more
better
vegan.
tasting foods. Yeah, and yeah, just make it like easier to
Okay, so
affordable.
does fast food lead to like a loss of variety? So what I mean by that is like if there's like a certain amount of like fast food restaurants in a certain area, can that like have a loss of variety in foods that like people enjoy? Because like fast food is mainly burgers and like chicken and whatnot. Does it like take away from variety?
Um, I'm not sure. I know McDonald's kind of like they have the McRib and stuff. It's like seasonal during St. Patrick's Day. They have like that mint shake. I don't know what it's called. Shamrock shake. Um, so I think there's not a loss of variety, but kind of more variety.
Okay, so last question. This is a doozy. What are your favorite restaurants?
Shit, I don't know.
Beat ups.
Probably Lucky Pocky or like any Mexican restaurant because I really like Mexican. Oh, and Sullivan's Steakhouse.
Nice. All right. Thank you, Connor. Nice interviewing you.